Hello, welcome to another edition of Inside Email Stack. This week we are going to talk about Black Friday sales in SaaS and discuss if we should do our own Black Friday sale on the Email Love Figma plugin. So Matt, what do you think about Black Friday sales in SaaS?
So I didn't really know they existed, to be honest.
You didn't notice? I feel like it's a newer thing. I feel like last year I definitely noticed it, and I think maybe it's like just getting more and more momentum every year.
Yeah, maybe I did notice it last year, but didn't pay attention to it properly. And I only really thought about it when you mentioned it last week, that actually exists. I've never done one before, and I don't think I've ever bought one before. Obviously, I've bought products in Black Friday.
Yes,
and,
yeah.
we need a new dishwasher, so that's going to be something that will be bought in the next.
Is Black Friday big in the UK now? Like I've lived in the US for a long time now, so it's always been big here, I feel like, but I don't remember it being big when I lived in the UK.
It's big, yeah. It's big
Yeah.
for sure. It's happening now. Sales everywhere.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, it's taken over for sure as the biggest. I would say it's probably the biggest sales days in the UK. It used to be Boxing Day, the day after Christmas.
Yes, that's right. Hmm.
That used to be like the Boxing Day.
Yeah.
Day sale was the biggest thing.
Is Boxing Day now kind of like, oh, I've already bought everything over Black Friday, Cyber Monday. I'm not going to buy after Christmas.
I think they still do some sales. The brands still do, but Black Friday is definitely the biggest. And especially if you're, an Amazon shopper, because they have pretty good deals actually when you want to buy something.
Yes, I find I buy everything for the year in Black Friday, and I don't do any shopping outside of that because I'm now trained to only buy stuff that's heavily discounted on Black Friday, which is why I personally I don't think it's a great idea for us to do a Black Friday sale on our product because I don't want to train people to only buy on Black Friday.
Yeah, exactly. I think my natural reaction is no, we shouldn't do something like this for lots of reasons. That being one of them. I'm not sure people buy like that either in SaaS.
No, it's not like it's a considered purchase typically. It's like if I'm going to sign up for an ESP for 12 months, I've got to really know that I'm going to use it and, do I want to be locked in for that amount of time?
And I think because we know generally, we have an eye on who our customer is, right? So, okay, when you get to 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 customers, it's harder to kind of speak to each one individually. But we have an eye on who our customer is. So if they're coming in and buying a subscription with a sale, that means they're getting a different price to everybody else, which means that are they treated differently? I don't know. But it also means that anyone else that wants to buy the product in a month's time might go, well, I saw you had that sale.
Yeah.
Give me that price, please.
I can see it causing all sorts of issues around refunds and people not being happy because they paid full price right before the sale. And
yeah, I mean, when you're buying a dishwasher, it's on sale or it's not on sale. You can't just kind of call up, the owner of the company and go, hey, I saw you on Black Friday last month. Can you give me a deal, please?
Yeah,
because I missed it because I was too busy doing something else. It just doesn't work like that, and that's a bit scared of that. And then you start lowering, your price starts coming down a little bit, maybe. That's a bit unsure. And I also think that just kind of, I'm not sure people buy like that. As you said, it's more of a considered purchase.
well, I have heard of success with it. So I know Tyler from Beehive, I think they have run, I don't know if they're going to do one this year, but in the past, they've run Black Friday sales. And I remember reading somewhere that he said it was quite successful.
Yeah.
But I don't know if that's a different type of, they're selling to people who are running newsletters. It's a little bit different to our customer, which is like a marketing team.
Right.
They're not going to just be like, okay, I'm going to buy this because it's 50% off. They're going to buy it either way. If they want it, they're going to buy it, I think.
Yeah. I mean, would a marketing team go back to their boss or whoever it is that has to sign off it and go, oh, they've got a Black Friday deal on. Are you up for it
Yeah,
now?
yeah. Yeah.
This doesn't
Add it to the shopping list.
Yeah, exactly. I just don't feel like it works. As you said, like
But
with Beehive, a lot of the people who are
it's individuals, a lot of the
Beehive are
people,
individuals,
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like, oh well, it's a completely different buying cycle.
Or founders that might, would be creating the newsletter as well as paying for it as well, which is a little bit like us. So we've got one of our emails on Beehive. But
Do
I think
you pay for it, or are you in the free plan?
I'm in the free plan right now because it's relatively new, but I probably will pay for it eventually. So I should see if they've got a deal actually. But I mean, I don't want to commit actually as well, and I think that's another thing because most of the deals are
Yeah, we can pull them up. I can share.
yeah.
Actually,
I
it's
think
just you can.
to make them work, they make it a if you buy for 12 months, right, or a long
Right. So we use MailerLite right now for our ESP, and we actually have for the last few years. And you can pay up front for a year and get 25% off, which I think is equal to like 2 or 3 months free of the platform. And so that is one where I'm like, should we do that? But at the same time, I don't want to be locked into MailerLite because I might want to move at some point.
Yeah. Yeah, and there's two elements to it, isn't it? It's being locked in, but there's also paying the whole thing up front. And being able to pay things monthly just helps a little bit with the cash flow.
Some of these are pretty crazy. Like Stripo's deal is 5 extra months for free. Like
Yeah,
that's a very aggressive. I mean, like that's a good deal.
That's good.
Maybe it makes more sense when you're bigger. Like I think at our stage it doesn't make sense, but maybe when you're at a Stripo size, maybe that's when you start looking at doing things like this.
I wonder how many Stripo customers would be up for committing to 12 months. I mean, like I know they will have customers that are like that, but they're also going to have quite a lot that probably like the flexibility of monthly.
Well, that's the thing. Like I'm also, we're bootstrapped. We're not going to spend that, even though we could save months on each subscription. I don't really want to spend thousands of dollars in 1 month on all of our subscriptions. I'd rather pay a little bit more right now and have the flexibility to cancel if I want as well.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So I don't think it's a good thing for us to do. I don't think it works for us to offer that for the plugin. Now we also have the situation right where we have kind of two ICPs really for the plugin. We have the self-serve who buy a subscription and get on with it, and they might contact you or us via our Discord or email looking for help, or they might report if there's a bug or something or whatever. And then we have our enterprise customers who are actually already signing up for 12 months. And paying more for that, and they're getting more for that. So I don't want to offer a discount to any of those for Black Friday, regardless. So it just doesn't quite fit, I don't think, for us. Maybe when our self-serve business becomes much bigger, which we're planning for and hoping for, then we could offer something there. But right now, it doesn't make sense to me.
Yes, I kind of bucket it in the same category as like lifetime deals where you say like pay, I don't know, $500 and you'll get lifetime access, and you kind of hope that those people don't actually use it for 10 years or more. I think I kind of bucket it in that category where it seems like it could be a good idea to get some cash quickly, but it's not really going to be worth it long term.
No. Yeah, I do. The lifetime one's an interesting one. Sometimes I do like that concept, and the reason I like that concept is it acts in two ways. It gives you cash that you can use. So they're paying obviously up front for a lifetime or for a year or even longer, whatever it might be. But lifetime's nice because it fits well into that. And the other is it does provide some validation. I was watching a video about someone who does lifetime deals as part of their process when they're launching new products. So it's the first thing that they offer when they put the product out there.
Yes, I saw that as well. Was that an Australian guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that.
We'll link to it somewhere.
I can't remember the products but I remember that as well. And yeah, they use it as a validation, right? I think our product's already validated though. And also we do have ongoing costs. So I feel like, there is like image hosting and, our product, we wouldn't want a whole bunch of lifetime users they only paid once, ideally.
No, and actually, it does something does feel off about it, and for a previous product, actually, before we kind of changed the model with our deliverability product, we did a lifetime thing through AppSumo.
Oh, you did do that?
Yeah.
I forgot that you did that.
It wasn't that great, actually.
They take a huge chunk of the profit, though, or the revenue.
They take a large chunk and they keep it for quite a long time. I don't know the exact numbers. I can't remember off the top of my head. Maybe I can research it and talk about it in another video. But it was something like 3 to 6 months before we saw any cash from people signing up, which is a long time.
Did you get sign-ups from it?
Did actually. We did, yeah. And some of them are actually still using it.
Yeah, are they using the product? Okay.
Yeah, some are still using it now. Yeah, because we actually changed the model of the product afterwards, and we didn't update those people, and they were kind of saying, "Hey, I had this free lifetime thing," so I had to give it to them.
Oh, okay.
So we turned it all off and then individually turned them all back on again. But I think it's a good validation and a good launch. So it'll get you a batch of customers that, yes, they've got the product forever, but it does, if they're paying for it and they're using it and you can get customer feedback and you get validation, it makes a lot of sense. So maybe if you're launching, you could probably tie that lifetime deal and a Black Friday deal into it. That could be quite a nice way of doing it.
What about Mailizer? What about doing a Black Friday 50% off Mailizer deal as a Hail Mary? Let's see if we can get some customers from that.
We could do. Again, it's similar to how I think about it for the plugin, is that, and I could be completely wrong on this, but I don't think that's how people buy it. Like, I don't think they're going to make it. It's still the business that's buying this, not an individual. Right?
Yes.
It's a bigger organisation. They have to get sign off. Even if it's a couple £100 a month, I think they probably still have to get sign off, or at least go to their boss or just up one more and say, "Hey, can we buy this within our budget?"
Although I noticed quite a few similar tools on this email vendor selection list, like Bouncer's on there, Mailtrap. So it's like, I don't know if like Zero Bounce or anyone is on here, but there are similar tools to Mailizer that are doing these Black Friday deals by the looks of it.
Yeah,
but I agree. If you're already in the sales cycle and you're already considering it, then you're just kind of like giving them a discount when potentially they're going to buy anyway.
I also think my feeling, just taking Bouncer as an example, it's an amazing product, and the team that run it are excellent. We know them well. But I also think they do have people that are individuals that are buying.
Oh, do they?
Right, yeah, so not necessarily. They do have marketing teams as well. They have vendors as well that use the product. They have big marketing teams, but I also do think they have kind of small businesses, individual businesses that will be kind of running their data past them just to make sure it's good before they email it. So I think they've got quite a wide ICP.
Okay, whereas Mailizer is definitely more like the marketing team is going to buy it and not an individual.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
If you're just launching your business, or you're a year in and it's just you and maybe 2 other people, you're not going to get a great deal out of Mailizer. You need to be sending a couple of million emails a week regularly, really, to get any benefit out of that. And that tends to come with a bigger team.
Interesting. I would be interested if all of these SaaS companies doing the Black Friday deals think it's worth it. I mean, most of them seem to keep doing it, so I assume it must be worth it. But
I wonder if any of them will tell us. I mean, we can ask.
we know the founders of some of these companies,
Exactly.
like
Stripe and Bouncer.
yeah, Stripo, Sendix is on here.
Yeah.
We could ask them. Yeah, I mean, they probably don't want to disclose publicly
No.
what kind of revenue they get from it, but it would be interesting to know.
It'd be good to get even just we'll never do it again, or it was excellent, just that kind of gauge would be really interesting.
Well, most of them seem to be doing it a lot of the bigger ones seem to be doing it every year, so I assume it is worth it.
As well, that if you get featured, like that page that you were just showing was a website dedicated to talking about products. If you get featured on that page, you're getting some SEO naturally from that as well. There could be a theory of just having the deal and being featured could give you a bit of a boost there, maybe.
Yeah, that's a very long. I'm not sure how he orders this list, but if you have to grease the wheel to get at the top, because
but it's a backlink.
It's not. Yeah, you get the backlink. There are other ways to get backlinks though, rather than giving a 50% discount on your product.
I wonder how much commission he makes from that site as well.
I think these are all affiliate links. So he probably does pretty well from it actually.
I think he probably does.
It's actually a smart idea. It wouldn't work for emaillove.com, but
no, it's a different audience. Definitely a different audience.
Okay, so I think we are probably on the same page about not doing a Black Friday sale this year. Maybe when we have a larger self-service space, we can think about it. But even then, I'm not sure it really is worth the hassle. But maybe we'll try to chat privately with some of these other founders that we know who are doing these deals and see if it is worth it.
I think we should chat to them. I think we should ask them in a couple of weeks, and we should do a follow up to this with just a summary of whether we've got first of all whether they told us, and then if they've said whether it's good or not.
You'll know if it's good because we'll do one next year, and you'll.
Exactly.
That's how you'll know.
We've told it's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great.
Cool.
Anything else for this edition?
I don't think so.
All right. Well, happy Black Friday, everyone. I hope if you are doing a Black Friday sale that it goes well for you. And be sure to check out emaillove.com. We are going to be uploading a ton of Black Friday emails in the next week. So if you want to see what people are sending, you can head on over there. Okay. Bye.